stop the recording because I had, oh my goodness, 20 seconds ago I deleted a bunch of recordings. You wanna know how much I got free space I opened up? Are you ready to hear for this ginormous number? 229 gigs.
Holy shish kebabs.
Hit ready up.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a live stream prepared.
Oh, well, you have 53 seconds.
So, yes, wouldn't be fucking time.
Wii World! Oh my goodness. I found it. I found it.
You found one?
Once you come back in, click the difficulty called Drizzle. Because that's the easiest difficulty, and we'll start off with that. Monsoon's super difficult. Yeah, it's Wii World. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how much of a relief it is for me to find that. Do you ever play a game? Do you ever play Wii World?
Me?
Who?
You.
Me?
Who?
Yeah, you.
Oh, it's you. I have you on a full screen. It looks weird. What's the game?
It's called Wii World.
I never played.
WEEWORLD. Wii World. We're in, by the way, my dude. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. It was literally, so it's like there were no missions, there were no things that you needed to do. It literally was just social. It was just social hour. And oh my goodness, was it the most cringiest thing you have ever seen in your life? Because it was so cringe. Because it was a bunch of prepubescent 10-year-olds trying to have like online girlfriends and like pretending you have like a family. Like I remember one scenario. It was like baby's first step into RPing, like role playing. And oh my goodness, I remember I think it was like my second year playing on this game. I had a group of like 5 people that I knew but didn't actually know. That like what we did is I had a family. I straight up had a I had a wife and I had 2 kids.
Since I'm now live streaming this whole thing, what is up, everybody? It's XMPX back here with some,
Yeah, I can see one.
Oh my goodness,
forgot what
you
this
cannot
game
see. I
is.
have the biggest grin on my face right now from just listening to my cringe.
CJ, other known as Leventrix, and he knows a lot more about this game than I do.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see it. Oh. No, it was so bad though. Like I had one of them I had a family. Another one I was a tourist, and one of so what it was is that like you could play it like you were like there was like worlds where like you're visiting Paris or you're at a high school or like you're in like a club or you're in like a space club. And at one
So
moment
like a VR chat.
yeah, it was like the very very early version of VR chat. Like super early, like your background was like your normal PNG background, and like it was all like you couldn't move backwards, you couldn't move forwards, you can go left or right on the screen, you could jump up and down, and there were like some platforms that you could jump on top of. And at 4 minutes we want to start the teleporter. These platforms were like you could jump up on them and you could do things, and like depending, like there's this Paris map where it's like there's the Eiffel Tower, and the Eiffel Tower like each, you know how like on structures. They have like the cross beams, and they have like the flat beams. Those flat beams were actual objects you could jump on and like be on top of. Well, I don't know if I should be. One second, let me mute my mic for the rest of this. Jacob, I'll tell you later.
After we're not streaming?
Yeah, after we're stopped streaming.
Yeah. Might be a good idea. Where's the teleporter at? Right here?
It's the thing with the red sparks floating around with like the two like prongs coming out of the earth. That's the teleporter.
Where? Because it's past 4 minutes. Oh, this thing over here. You want me to hit it? Activate? Jump if you want me to activate it. Oh. Oh, it's friendly. Okay. So bueno. I don't know if I'm streaming right now. It says I am. I can't check.
It went downhill from there. The more the more I was on there, the more words I learned that I shouldn't have learned as a 12, 13-year-old child.
This is a story time.
This was Wii World. This was Wii World. Man, do I miss it. Man, do I miss it. Because you would meet you would hear some of the craziest things, you would experience some of the craziest things. It was insanity. That's where young little innocent CJ died.
Wait, you were young and innocent?
What would you say? I was young and what?
You were young and innocent at some
Young
point in
little
time?
Jordan died at age 10.
At 10? Oh my goodness. Really? What's this? I want to hear this story.
I had some bad friends that I should have hung out with.
Should I mute my mic? Is this story like my story where I should mute my mic to keep this all PG-13?
My streams are never
It's been on
PG-13.
your channel.
No,
It's
but
yours
this
and
this is PG-13 time because CJ doesn't want to go past PG-13 explanations.
Well,
Or we can go past PG explanations and I can mute my mic.
well, you're fine. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just saying that I hung out with the wrong people at age 10.
Let me rephrase that. Young little CJ innocent was completely shattered at 12 or 13, but probably learned about some things when he was younger, but didn't fully understand them, so never thought about looking them up
Me.
until I was 12 or 13. Until WeWorld made me look it up. I can't say WeWorld made me look it up. I was completely voluntary. I 100% looked it up myself. But, you know, I'm a young little kid who hears a word and is like, I'm gonna look that word up. Ah, not the big suck. Go away, big suck. That sounds horrible.
Little Jordan thought, well, you know, when you're with like a group of people that you're friends with, and you want to be cool like them, so you just kind of played along like you knew what they were, but you really didn't. That was me. And then I looked it up later on. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no. My first forays of looking up words and watching things that I shouldn't have watched,
Me too.
I think I was 12. It wasn't that. No, I was younger. I was 11 and I only did it once and it freaked me out because I was confused on what it was, so I was like, I'm never watching this again. Then WeWorld came about and I was like,
Testing,
oh,
1, 2, 3.
now I
Testing,
know.
1, 2, 3.
And that's when everything went downhill and a problem occurred. Man, that got real. That got real. That got real fast. Is this what?
Jacob,
Yeah, you can hear you. I have my mic unmuted.
I haven't been paying
oh,
attention.
man,
I'm
you needed it.
busy focusing on my
He hasn't.
Give me stories.
stream.
If he does, I'd have to. Do you have any, Jacob? When I'm gonna. I shouldn't be streaming. When
When
around
did the
what
innocent little
age
Jacob-
did little Jacob, innocent little Jacob, die?
Think when I was 10.
10, around the same age as you. Little innocent little Jacob died at age 10.
Well, I died at the age of 10 because my stepdad wasn't very careful with his browser history, and we had a family computer.
Oh, so it was your dad's fault. Your dad didn't delete his browser history.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. Okay, completely embarrassing story. Not about me though, but so I was visiting my grandma and grandparents, grandma and grandpa, my Mimi and Papa. I don't know why I keep just iterating the same word over and over, but I was visiting them, and my cousins were staying over at their house. He's about, let me think. He was maybe 10. Yeah, probably around 10. And I'm on my grandma and grandpa's computer, and my grandpa called me over saying, "Hey, I got a bunch of viruses on my computer. I need you to come fix it." And this is when I was probably around, I don't remember how old I was, but this was when little CJ was pretty good on computers and knew how to fix a lot of things, knew how to fix viruses and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll come around and fix it for you. So I go over there, I'm like, oh, you have this virus. I'm like, how did you get this virus? The only way you could get this virus is if you go here. Well, it turns out my little baby cousin at the age of 10 was was thinking he's all nice and slick, and was like, I'm gonna look stuff on grandma and grandpa's computer, and no one will think it's me. Which is true, no one would have looked into the history. But because a virus was downloaded, Mr. Little, non-innocent little CJ here knew why that virus came and how that virus got there. And so young little CJ had to have a very awkward conversation with his cousin.
Does this look like? What does that look like to you? The Grim. That looks like the Grim from Ruby.
Dude, I spent ages since I watched Ruby, man. Oh,
Bro,
you had a little disciple.
The new
No.
season's out.
Yeah, I know. Hey, by the way, whenever we finish a teleport event, try to avoid picking anything up. Kind of just start the teleport event after it's over. Like re-hit it, because what it does is it gives us both the items instead of just you getting the items. We both get them.
Oh.
Which after this run, what we'll do is we'll have to do. Actually, no. What we can do before we get too far into this run is we'll. Yes. I'm ending it early right now, so we can do it earlier. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna so open up your mod menu and close Risk of Rain out.
I don't want.
We're gonna download a mod.
You bastard. I my stream for.
What is it? ITM item. I had to find it real quick. What it is I'm trying to find it. It's yeah, no, sorry about this, guys, for who are watching the stream. I know there was one person here not that long ago. I'm trying to find. There's a mod on here that allows items to be distributed. Like when one person picks it up, everyone picks it up. I gotta look this. Sorry.
What time is it over there by you?
It's 1:20 in the. It's 1:20 in the morning.
You look so serious, CJ.
I'm reading something. Okay, we're gonna here. Okay, Path or Jacob.
Huh?
Okay, go to your R2 mod manager.
I'm already on the mod man.
Okay, go look up Share Suite by Funk Frog and Spondo.
Apply these changes next.
Then you're gonna go config editor.
Downloaded. Config editor.
I think I'm gonna hit the hay, CJ. I'm getting tired.
Okay, yeah. Good night. Have a nice sleep. Well, sorry for keeping you up.
Oh, it's fine. I was happy to talk to you for a little bit.
Yeah. Sleep well.
Yeah, you guys have fun.
Peace.
Peace.
That's adorable, CJ.
I'm gonna hit. Okay, so now we gotta launch the ROR again. That's one thing I don't like about ROR or the mod ROR is that you have to launch it and then close it and then you can edit the mods. Because if it's, it's annoying. Sorry I have you keep opening and closing this game. And exit. And then the ROR2 mod loader. And config editor. And then share suite. Balance, randomize shared pickups. No. Print cauldron fixed.
It seems like all my stuff's working. Yeah, it looks like all my stuff's properly installed now.
What?
Everything's properly installed.
Everything's okay. So now, so it launched fine. It didn't give you a bunch of red things again.
Oh.
It didn't, or it did.
No red things.
Okay, so once you hit continue, you'll leave the game. Again.
Oh.
Sorry.
Let me kill you. Why?
This is the last time, I promise. So you're gonna go to
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, then you're gonna go to config editor.
I already did.
Okay, and then you're gonna go ShareSuite.cft. You're gonna open balance. And then where it says dead player get items, you're gonna turn that to on.
Wait, what? Hold on, back up. What?
So once you're at config editor, right?
Yeah.
Then you're gonna click on share suite.
Balance.
And then you get balance, and you go where it says dead players get items. You're gonna turn that to on. Then you go to settings, and you're gonna do money. You're gonna go to.
Money shared. White item shared. Green item shared. Red item. Equipment shared.
So everything. So no, equipment share and looter item share should both be off.
Okay.
And money scaler enabled should be off also.
Yep.
Everything. Okay, other than that, and then hit save.
I already did.
And that's it. And now we can play. So what this does now is that when we open up the teleporter and you pick up an item or I pick up an item by accident without hitting the teleporter thing, we both still get the items. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Multiplayer. Start private game.
Can't wait till I get into my apartment. How did I know that you were gonna send me one, so I immediately went to Discord? Yeah. I can change characters in this menu. Yep. Woohoo!
Let's go over to Monsoon.
You asshole.
No, I'm fine. We'll stick to Trickle. You're gonna have to click on it too, so it has a 2 next to it. Or it's gonna put you on a harder difficulty. There you go.
I need my gaming chair. Open OBS, start streaming. What is up, everybody? It's XMPX Path here, back again with some Risk 2. Hour 2. Because we had to switch some stuff up and add some stuff.
Oh, you stopped your stream? I just left my stream going.
Well, I stopped my stream because it was a black screen. I wasn't gonna let people just sit there. Oh, dude, curve arrows. Curve the bullet. Whoa. Curve the bullet. Whoa. So what's the whole point of this game?
So Risk of Rain is your survivor, and the whole point is to see how far you can go, how many stages you can complete, and how fast you can complete them. So Risk of Rain 2 is basically a single player or multiplayer battle arena, a battle survival arena. So it's you or a friend, or 4 friends that. Did you get that? Yeah. Okay. That what's the part? That you both how to make this make sense? So you just try to get as far as you can. What it is, what the general stigma is, and a good thing to stick by is that.
So it's like a Call of Duty zombie.
Kinda, yeah. It's like zombies, but more guess lighter style, if that makes sense.
Less graphic.
Yeah. The whole point of it too is that the general strategy of this game is that when you the first loop is what it's called, is you get everything done as fast as you can. You don't what is it? You don't just, stick around on like stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. You don't stick around those stages for too long.
Like
you want to generally
move on.
make it. You want to generally make it to stage 3 before 10 minutes, because what that does is it gets you, and if you get alpha point, I think something alpha point, it it allows you to unlock a weapon called the Prayon Accumulator, which is a really good equipment.
Okay. Do we have something that allows like electricity flow?
Yeah, that's the first item we have. It's called the electric ukulele, or it's just called the ukulele. But what it does is it has a proc coefficient of 0.2, while our basic proc is 0.1. And so every time we proc the ukulele, it will have a chain of lightning, and that chain of lightning, when it hits something, has a chance of proccing another one of your items to hit something else.
All right.
So let's say,
the teleporter thing?
yeah, let's say we have the ukulele going, and we have a sticky bomb. Let's say we hit it with our basic attack, and it procs the ukulele and the sticky bomb. Now, the ukulele will hit another item, and let's say it hits another enemy. That other enemy has a chance of also having the sticky bomb be procced onto him, even though we didn't hit him with a basic attack.
Oh, okay.
So if you build, and so almost every item in the game has a proc coefficient. So let's say it does proc, I
didn't want to teleport. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, let's say it does proc. The sticky bomb procs after ukulele procs the sticky bomb. Let's say the sticky bomb blows up. The sticky bomb blows up and it re-procs the ukulele.
Oh, interesting.
So what it can do, what it potentially can do, is have a massive chain. And so there are other items, like there's the ukulele, there's the scythes, there's ukulele, sticky bombs, chrono baubles, no, not chrono baubles, so ukulele, sticky bombs, ATG missiles, I'm trying to think of what else. Happiest Mask, which we want to avoid. Happiest Mask is probably one of the worst items to have, because it can have a self kill on you. Like,
I think that's what you were saying earlier.
yeah, so Happiest Mask can friendly fire and kill you, and it'll say that you killed yourself. There's the Ceremonial Blade, which is a really good. If we get that, that's really good. And all those have proc coefficients. So let's say you have enough of them. Theoretically, you can have enough of them where they're constantly proccing each other.
So what is this square? No. You know what I'm talking about? Probably not.
So do you see that guy that shoots those spike balls at you?
Yeah.
Easiest way to avoid those spike balls is either strafe left or right constantly, and they'll almost always miss.
Oh, what's this tether?
It's a
Enter
quantum tunnel.
Quantum tunnel. Oh, is this something only you and me can get?
It's
Or
one of
only
my abilities.
the characters.
It's
can get?
my Q. So you picked up a backup.
I picked up a radio.
Yeah, that's called the
Yeah.
backup. That's what it's called. You hit Q, and it summons 4 drones to help defend it and attack enemies.
Oh, that's cool.
But they only last a certain amount of time. So every time you pick up an item, right below your character, you'll see a box pop up with like the item, a bigger picture of that item. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it will tell you what that item does.
Alright. So we're coming up on the deadline, right? Because 10 minutes is almost here.
Yeah. Don't forget about your right mouse click.
I haven't been. But every time I go to use it, you end up getting it before I can.
Yeah, the right mouse click is a really good item to, really good ability because it is a boomerang and it also has a,
bounces off
I'm
them
pretty sure it also has a
many
proc
times.
coefficient of 1. So, a mechanic of the Stone Titan is, do you know how you had that laser that was zoned in on you and almost impossible to dodge?
Yeah.
So a best way to prevent that from happening is literally to just be at his feet. If you're right next to his feet, it will not pick it up.
Stage 3 by 10 minutes. We only missed it by like a minute 38.
Yeah. So what it does is on this map, which is the map we wanted, there is, so you'll see, come over here towards me, right here. Do you see how these lights are on right here? These two like red lights up here?
Yep.
So that shows is that there is this box over here that says we are 2 minutes and 15 seconds late. Right here.
Oh.
So if we got here under 10 minutes, we'd have opened that and that would have given us a Prayon accumulator, which is another one of our quests, which is an
Good.
achievement. And if you get that achievement, what it does is it allows you to get the Prayon, be able to pick up the Prayon accumulator in a normal run, meaning you don't have to always be here in 10 minutes. You can get it from an equipment chest. And that is probably one of the best equipments, depending on what you're playing and how you're playing.
What's up with the fuel cells?
So what the fuel cells do is they allow you to use your Q more often.
Oh, okay. So I just want to keep the record shown that I have never played this game before. So whoever's watching and sitting there going like, man, you should know this, like you're playing with CJ. I don't know this.
Yeah, no, this is his first time playing this game. I convinced him to get it.
What?
Dang it. So with the Imp Overlord, when he throws those spike things, you kind of want to avoid those because what it does is it prevents you from heal and it also gives you damage over time. And then if you get too close to him, he'll do that ground pound thing where he attacks the ground. That only damages what's in front of it, and to the left and right of it. If you stand behind it, you will not get hurt.
Okay.
And then if we get Beetle Queens are just basically a free boss. The only thing you have to watch out with Beetle Queens is that you don't get shotgunned.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you know what shotgunning is, right?
Like a shotgun.
So,
I'm
kind of.
assuming it's like an actual shotgun.
No, so what a shotgun is, almost
Or
any
it pawns you back and it knocks up.
almost any enemy can do it. What a shotgun is where one of their attacks hits you or the wall that's near you, and the attack is like a multi-purpose attack, like this that Elder Lumarian that's coming up on us, that big thing right there. That can shotgun us. You see how I shot those 5 fireballs out?
Yeah.
So let's say you're next to a wall and it shoots those 5 fireballs, and they
It's like instant death.
they all explode on you. That's an instant death. And this game has a thing called OSP, which is called one-shot protection. But one-shot protection will protect you from getting one-shotted. But because that Other Lumarian shot 5 balls instead of get hit by 3 of them, and 2 of them hit the walls, that 1 frame difference of damage will kill you instantly. Because that 1 frame difference between each hit is enough that one-shot protection will not proc to save you.
Ah, ah, ah.
Ooh, ATG is nice. That's pretty good. That's really good.
Oh, you're all the way over there.
Yep. So stage 4 is also the stage where you want to loot everything. Usually the first 3 stages you want to go fast. Stage 4 you want to loot everything. Because on stage 4 almost everything is going to be a green item, and green items are really good. Another tip in this game, don't stop moving. Because if you stop moving, you will die. Especially in later rounds. So that thing you just bought is called an item printer, and what it does is it trades one of your items for the item that it is displayed there.
Would it take the duplicates first? Or is it...
No, it's a random on what it takes. So it could be something. So it could be something that you really need and didn't want to get rid of. It could take it. It's a game of chance.
Oh, that's no bueno. I like the bee hop.
Sorry, not sorry.
Where is it? Oh. Oh yeah.
Be careful when it gets on lower health. It will do this ability where like the ground will turn to big circles that kind of want to launch up into the air, like really big circles. Jump out of those as fast as you can, because what they do is they'll launch you into the air, and when you land on the ground, the fall damage will do a ton of damage. Yeah, that. You know that's about to do it because its a health bar will turn slightly blue. That means it's gaining a shield because it's going to do that attack. You want to avoid that attack because, like I said, the fall damage does a lot. Your interact button is E.
I know.
Where's the
Blue-
teleporter?
Blue house.
Oh. Oh yeah. By the way, if you land it just right or jump just right against a slope, it will launch you. Oh, there's the teleporter. I found it.
Over here where I'm heading. No.
No, it's over here where I am.
Oh no.
Magma worms. Ugh, I hate magma worms. It's the worst.
Ow. What did I launch myself? Oh, that.
That is a magma worm.
Ow, that's hot. Dead.
What did you just get? Going fast. Recommend.
Deja vu. Sunglasses, or red cube.
What?
Sunglasses, or red cube. On this thing right here. By all the robots.
Oh, glasses.
I did screw that up.
Oh, we're not gonna teleport yet. Let's finish off finding whatever chest we can. haven't started it yet.
I launched myself.
Need an enemy to spawn. Nothing. I need a new item. I mean, I need a new equipment. Oh, I'm getting tired.
So am I. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, once this run ends, we'll call it.
Stay alive for 30 consecutive minutes.
We're gonna try to make it to around the good part around 7, because then we'll get the Celestial Portal and we can end our run. Plus that'll unlock a few things for you too. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so once we get the teleporter event done, we'll go through the Celestial Portal and end our run.
Should be able to end our run.
Huh?
We should be able to end our run.
Yeah, as long as we don't die. Or as long as you don't do something stupid. Like not obliterate, not obliterating yourself with the obelisk.
Almost died.
That would have been fine also.
But I saved myself.
Ready to start the portal?
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, what? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm really tired right now. I'm like going in and out in the middle of the run. That's not good.
Yeah, my eyes keep closing and then I open them and just fall off the map.
Yeah, the same. Focus on the Gatling gun, guys. There we go.
So what, we go in the portal?
Yeah, I already entered it. So now as we get to the obelisk and we explode ourselves.
Sure.
The Night Gate also unlocks a few things for your character. Oh, that's gonna be it. Hit continue so we can be done with it. Wait. I did 392,000 damage and you did, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I am tired too. I'm just gonna look at my loadout real quick that I unlocked with her, and
I got the
we're on trickle.
bro.
That's right.
I got the robo arm bro, and then I got the mercenary,
That's nice.
the loader and the mercenary.
Nice, man. Mercenary's really good. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream. If you liked it, that's awesome. If you liked it and you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a like. If you like this and you're watching from Twitch, please follow. Just follow. You don't have to subscribe or anything. Just follow. And if you stop liking it, always unfollow. Have a wonderful evening, day, or night, depending on where you're watching and the time zone you're